Hey, happy Thanksgiving and welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, November 28th. It is Thanksgiving here in the USA. And today I am cooking myself a solo Thanksgiving dinner. Don't feel sorry for me. I did have an invitation to go over to my aunt's house, but I decided I would rather just cook myself a vegan meal here at home. So today I'm making a vegan Thanksgiving mashed potato bowl inspired by KFC's famous bowl. I may have mentioned I used to work at KFC on and off for over 20 years. It was my family business. So I've made quite a few famous bowls in my day, but today is the first time I am making a vegan version of this famous bowl, and I'm going to add stuffing to it so it has that Thanksgiving taste. I plan on making enough of this to have leftovers for today and tomorrow, so I have 5 pretty big size russet potatoes there. You could always do the mashed potatoes in a box if you want to be more authentic to KFC. I have 2 different kinds of stuffing. I'm not sure which one I'm going to like best, so I'm going to make them both. I also have 2 different flavors of gravy I'm going to make, because again, I don't know which one I'm going to like. I had originally bought this mushroom one, but I am not the biggest mushroom fan. So then I saw this roasted garlic. So I'm going to make them both, see which one's better, and I actually might end up even just combining them. And I'll be using vegetable broth instead of water to make my gravies. And then to season up my mashed potatoes, I've got some unsweetened plain almond milk. I have made the mistake of using the vanilla almond milk in mashed potatoes. It tastes weird. And then just some pink salt, pepper, roasted garlic powder, and of course our plant-based butter for the potatoes and stuffing. I have not figured out how to make my own popcorn chicken yet, so this is life-changing. I swear they got some sort of recipe from the Colonel, because this is the most KFC-like fake chicken I've ever had. It's crazy. And then KFC bowls are topped with a little cheese, so we've got a little vegan cheese to put on top of our bowl. I totally forgot one of the required potato bowl ingredients: corn. All right, potatoes are peeled. Probably will take about 30 minutes for them to boil and cook. While I'm waiting on the potatoes, I'll start measuring out some of my things I will need to make my gravy and my stuffing. All right, I'm rethinking the gravy situation. So I was just gonna make a batch of each of these. So these are little bouillon cubes. I thought that's what this was as well. I assumed it was a bouillon cube. It's not. It's like, it's really thick gravy that you mix with hot water to make more gravy. Well, but technically then they want you to add the cornstarch, like you're like making gravy from scratch kind of, which it doesn't even say that on the container. It refers you to the website, which I went to and looked this up. So I think what I am going to do is just make one batch of gravy. I'm going to use one of these bouillon cubes and like a quarter of this jar and hope for the best. It's only gravy, and I guess if I screw it up, I'll just do batch number 2. My current plan is to leave just this one burner on high. As soon as my potatoes are done cooking, I'm going to boil this for stuffing number 1 and then move that to a separate burner to sit. And then I'll do stuffing number 2, same thing. And then I'll make my gravy. Then I'll throw my corn in the microwave and my mashed potatoes into my Ninja, season them up. Then the popcorn chicken in the air fryer. Oh, Alicia's getting hungry. Is it lunchtime yet? Can we just take a moment to appreciate this beauty? Penny, you are so beautiful. My princess. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Potatoes are done cooking. I will let them cool for a moment before I add them to my Ninja, where I've already got some seasoning, butter, vegan butter, and almond milk. I have the first batch of stuffing starting to heat up on the stove. As soon as that broth comes to a boil, I will add the stuffing mix. While we're on the topic of stuffing, I have discovered a big mistake I've been making that I've made at least twice in the last year, is I've ate stovetop stuffing because I looked at the ingredient list and didn't see milk as like an allergen, and I didn't like super closely read the rest of the ingredients. I was looking at the cornbread flavor, the traditional sage flavor, and then there's one more flavor of stovetop stuffing that like doesn't have an animal name in it, so I thought like it could potentially be vegan. Upon closer examination of my stovetop stuffing yesterday, I saw that it had chicken broth in it and dried cooked chicken. What does that even mean? Either way, I've donated my stovetop stuffing that I was going to make today and got these other two brands that I haven't tried before, but that I did carefully read the ingredients, and there is no hidden chicken broth in them. So just a word of warning that I was not expecting to find chicken broth in those non-chicken flavors of stovetop. So first batch of stuffing came to a boil. Now it's going to sit. It seemed really bready. It was this Pepperidge Farm brand one. So now boiling the broth and butter for the Hawaiian stuffing mix. And then we'll make gravy. I just did my potatoes in the Ninja, and I need to do a taste test and see how they taste. They taste good. They're a little lumpy, which I like. I think they need some more of the roasted garlic powder. Stuffing number 2 just came to a boil. It seemed much less dry than stuffing number 1 and smells really good. It's this Hawaiian bread stuffing mix, which I got from Aldi, and I really think I'm gonna like it. So boiling the broth to make our gravy. And I must apologize because the Better Than Bouillon had instructions very clearly written on top of the jar, and I just didn't see them. So I added a little bit more milk, a little more salt, and a little more garlic powder. Now we will taste test. I think the potatoes are perfect. Okay, potatoes are ready. Stuffing is ready. Waiting for my broth to boil so I can whip up my gravy. I'm going to put my corn in the microwave and put my popcorn chicken in the air fryer. All right, everything is ready. I'm super happy with how my gravy turned out, so let's put together our mashed potato bowl. Layer number 1, mashed potatoes. And then a little bit of gravy. And then some stuffing. Layer number 4, some sweet kernel corn. And then more gravy. Time for popcorn chicken. And then just a little bit of cheese. Here is the final product. Look at those beautiful layers. Once again, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoyed this vegan famous bowl recipe. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, a great holiday weekend. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next vlog.